Hey, what's up, YouTube? You know, everybody who's playing Nick All-Star's Brawl, who is a content creator, is putting out all these early tier lists. And I had to hop on board. But I didn't want to just make any old tier list. Because to be honest with you, I don't really know who's top tier in this game yet. What I do know is that me and my boy Atrioc can tell you right now that if this was real life, and if these Nickelodeon All-Stars characters were reincarnated into the real world, then lore-wise, who would be the strongest and who would come up short? And enjoy the video. And hey, if you've got any opinions about why we put this character or that character, or you know, even that character in the wrong tier, feel free to let me know in the YouTube comments. All right, where do we start?
I'm thinking we start bottom right because you're Toph. Let's start with Toph, and we'll go bottom right to the Zim. Toph to Zim.
Okay, yeah, and we're gonna have to do some rebalance along the way. So, like, just intuitively speaking, I feel like if we're starting with the Avatar characters, aren't they all gonna be dumb strong?
Yeah.
Aren't they? Right?
Yeah. They're definitely dumb ass strong, but we still have to balance them against each other, all right?
Yeah,
so
okay, fair. Yeah.
Let's rebalance this as we go. I think Toph, if we're talking Avatar, is bottom tier of Avatar.
Yeah, bottom tier of Avatar, because Aang and Korra should probably be
literally avatars.
They're avatars. Toph was not an avatar.
She can bend metal. People are saying that. People are saying she invented metal bending, but there's no fucking way Toph stands up 1-to-1 to either Aang or Korra. She cannot be S tier. A tier or B tier is what we're kind of landing on.
Well, she could be bottom of S, right?
I suppose she could be bottom of S. I think we got to balance it. We start wide and then we narrow it as they fill in the gaps.
Start wide, narrow it. Let's throw A for now, and then we can see what happens at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Korra and Aang together almost. I think both S. Who's stronger though?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're from different eras, right?
Right.
Korra came after Aang. I feel like if I'm Korra and I'm the next in the lineage of avatars, I feel like I'm gonna pick some stuff up from Aang. So I feel like Korra should be able to do. You know what I mean?
Wait, I'm changing my title because everyone's asking why I'm. They think I'm doing an actual tier list. Some people that are just joining, and I'm like, I'm putting Aang Korra just top. People are like, Korra's bad.
Yeah. Can one of my mods please put lore in the title? Lore tier list, not just tier list. You can't. Okay, I will do it.
Korra has Aang's experience as an avatar. They do share that. In the Avatar lore, don't you have the power of all previous avatars? But I feel like Aang, who isn't, he's not dead, right? Is he dead in Korra? I forget. He's just old, right? Okay, you can only have one avatar at a time.
Wait, then Korra has to be above Aang because Aang died.
Okay, but
if he was truly built different,
wait, that means that I can beat Genghis Khan in a fight because he's dead and I'm not. If I were to rank the best killers in history, I would put myself above Genghis Khan and Jack the Ripper because I'm alive and they're both dead. That's a stupid fucking argument. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I just think Aang versus Korra, if they were to actually fight, who do you think's coming out on top?
At their peaks. At their peaks.
Well, no, at their Nick age. So I think adult Aang probably washes Korra, but this is young Aang in the Nick game.
But even at the end of the series, like at the end of in the final fight at Avatar, Aang is doing some stuff, let me tell you. And he canonically in Nick All-Star's Brawl has access to that move, which means it's end of Avatar Last Airbender Aang, right? Because he has
fucked up Fire Lord Ozai. Yeah, you're right. Toph beat Korra, people are saying. But I mean not at her full power level. Korra at 18 is better than Aang at 12. I'm saying Avatar State Aang versus end of the show Korra. Who's stronger? Basically, end of end.
Avatar State Aang versus... Yeah, I feel like it's Aang.
I also feel like it's Aang.
What's your chat saying? Let me check the
I feel like there's some Korra defenders, but I think at the end of the show, Aang is kind of the GOAT.
Right? That's how I feel.
And also, most people that I know didn't finish watching Korra. So how can we know how strong she was at the end if we didn't finish watching it? Aang is, or what's Aang as? Aang at top of best tier. That's Aang just ahead of Korra, just barely edging out of Korra.
I think that's the order I would have settled on as well.
I agree with you.
Okay,
Ren and Stimpy. Give me your gut feeling here.
So here's my thought process. There are two of them. And so if we're doing like Ren and Stimpy versus, I don't know, SpongeBob, there's like one SpongeBob and two Ren and Stimpies. So I feel like they have the edge over everyone else who's relatively normal because there's two of them. It's just, Oh, I also feel like Ren and Stimpy, you know, it kind of had that kind of adult cartoon kind of vibe. So it felt like some, you know, maybe they'd be down to get a little bit more violent, but they're clearly not Toph tier. Toph can create earthquakes and shit. So I think Toph would get them.
I want you to take a look at my screen and see if you have any agreement. I feel like Ren and Stimpy is terrible. I feel like they have no combat prowess whatsoever. I mean, let's look. You know what we'll do is, I'm going to Google a YouTube clip, Ren and Stimpy fighting. All right.
Okay, I'm down.
All right, this is called Ren and Stimpy Disturbing Scenes. This guy just cheese grated his arm off and then rubbed a lemon on it.
Dude, this is what I'm saying, man. I think Ren and Stimpy even if they don't have combat prowess. Have you seen how Mango fights?
Right.
Because Mango
just like not giving up.
Mango fights to the death.
Right.
And I think Ren and Stimpy, like, I would not want to get in a fight with these fuckers. I feel like they would, you know what I mean? They would fight dirty.
All right, I'm coming around.
I'm scared of them. They're
I'm also
psychotic.
scared of them. All right, you know what?
This is terrifying.
I'm a little bit. It's just too terrifying. I can't. I turned it off out of fear.
Yeah, I think Ren and Stimpy cannot. Because here's the thing. I think they fuck every other normie up. So they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna be.
Okay. I'm gonna put them in C then, if you want.
C.
But I think they're probably a D, but we'll start at C. I mean,
let's
like,
start with C. Start with C. Because we can.
I think they're all talk. They're scary. Don't get me wrong, but I think they're all talk. I just watched that full clip of him talking about what he's gonna do and actually do anything. All right, April O'Neil.
April O'Neil. I mean, April O'Neil. Does she fight in Ninja Turtles? I watched a lot of Ninja Turtles as a kid. I haven't seen her recently.
April O'Neil ever fought in Ninja Turtles? One of the top videos, all of the times April O'Neil got kidnapped. And it's a 7-minute long video of April getting kidnapped over and over and over again. There's no way. April has literally got kidnapped by every possible henchman in this universe.
Straight to D. Straight to D.
Straight to I'm putting her in garbage tier.
Oh, you have an tier below.
I added an F because I think we're gonna need some variety. I think we're gonna need the ability to like truly
distinguish,
like non-combat almost. I think bottom tier is basically like these people don't fight. There's another video called April getting beaten up moments, and it's just
April getting beaten up.
It's just a 55,000 view video of April getting
the shit kicked out of her. What is this? TMNT April beating everyone up moments. Well, hang on. What's this? This is some 3D animation. Oh, she just stabbed this guy?
Hang
she
on.
Has psychic. Wait, she has psychic powers? She just mind melted? Oh,
yeah, you know what? Here's the deal. I can't count this, and I'm not going to count the other one. I think I want to count this April, all the times April got kidnapped, because that's the April we're seeing in the game. And this April did not fight. This April only got kidnapped, and so I got to put her in absolute garbage tier.
Yeah.
Non-combat tier if you want to be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Oh, Sandy Cheeks.
Because if you remember, Sandy Cheeks, isn't she canonically really strong?
She's strong as hell.
Top 5 Sandy feats of strength is a video that I found.
Here goes Sandy Cheeks.
Oh. Oh, whoa. Whoa. So she's super strong.
Okay. She literally rips a fucking wall off a building.
Okay.
She ripped a wall off a building underwater.
Underwater?
How do you do that? She karate kicked a fucking anchor.
With perfect form, by the way, I might add.
With perfect, to kill a man. 510 yards.
So either top of B or below Toph in A. It's just
I'm in the exact same boat as you.
Dude.
I think she's either top of B or she's below in A.
Yeah.
She's fucking strong. I kind of want to put her in, let's battle it out. Toph versus Sandy Cheeks. Is it close? I think possibly.
Possibly, yeah. Objectively speaking, Toph should have the upper hand just because Toph has the range advantage, right?
No, of course. And Toph also can, use the power of earthbending to really make a mess of...
but it's about the tier, right? It's about the tiers.
Yeah. You want to go with B for now and see if we bump her up?
Yeah, let's do B for now and see if we bump her up. Yeah, I'm down for that.
I do think Toph, now that I thought about it more, Toph is sort of a clear lead on Sandy Cheeks, just on the power of elemental bending, that's a big advantage. Sandy Cheeks is just a squirrel in a spacesuit at the end of the day.
She is.
No matter how strong she may be, her range, she's small.
She's small. Yeah. Yeah. And she's strong, but is she combatively prepped,
Toph, I gotta tell you, I already want to kick Ren and Snippy down because having Sandy even touching Ren and Snippy is a problem. They're not even close. Like, Sandy is so far ahead of Ren and Snippy. Ren and Snippy are cowardly, weird characters with no combat prowess, and she's the strongest creature in Bikini Bottom. Apparently, in the movie, she pulls down a cruise ship underwater. So that's not a normal squirrel.
She might be the same tier as Toph. And she's smart, right? She might be able to figure something out against Toph. All
right, let's put her Toph. I actually like where your head's at.
Okay.
I'm going to put Ren and Snippy back to C. I'm going to put Toph.
Sandy, bottom of A. Yeah.
CatDog.
Here's the thing, man. I don't think CatDog was the kind of show that had. So not only are they non-combative, I feel like CatDog was a very family-friendly kind of show.
Yeah, it had some stranger moments, but it was fairly family-friendly. Here's the deal. Not only are they not good at combat, I never see them win any fights with anybody. They're constantly getting bullied by a mouse, but they barely even coordinate their day-to-day life together, let alone combat.
I'm so wrapped up in the CatDog that is in Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, and I live in constant terror of this character, but now I'm thinking about what they're like in the show, and they literally can't decide which direction to go most of the time.
Exactly. They can't even move. There's no way they're going to be a fluid fighting force.
They might be below April.
Yeah, I actually think you're right. I think if April were to fight CatDog, she would win. Because honestly, I think a real life dog is scarier than CatDog. I think CatDog is just the worst version of a real life puppy.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And April could just kick this thing and beat it. I actually think they're terrible. Let's do a quick research. Let's just see. I mean, we could do a quick YouTube search.
Yeah.
CatDog fight.
Okay.
I do remember there's one episode where Dog watched so many instructional videos that he had a giant brain and became capable of levitating people with his thoughts. That was I mean, if it was that CatDog
I haven't seen that episode. Why doesn't he have that power in the game? That should be one of his moves.
Yeah, that would be a good. Look at the one Dog gets buff.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this is his up air.
So Cat is not strong at all. Cat is basically the strength of a cat.
Well, wait. You're saying Cat's not strong at all, but I'm looking at this. I mean, Cat did just put up, what is this? So that's 135, bars 45,
okay.
these are 45, these are plates. 2510, is that 2?
It's obvious that he couldn't lift it before until Dog drank the chocolate muscle.
Did he bench, if he shoulder pressed 205, then, you know what I'm saying? That's not nothing. I can't shoulder press 205. So.
Okay, wow. If you go to the end of that video, I do see a
Oh!
Okay, well, canonically, this is in the game. This dog
is in the game.
So if we include this dog, this guy has to go up the tiers. There's just no doubt about it.
There's no doubt about it.
He's not below April. April's going to lose to this dog, and that's just...
April's going to lose to this dog. I'm thinking either like B.
You're thinking B?
Or maybe C above Ren and Stimpy.
I'll put C above Ren and Stimpy just on account of muscular dog. That's literally it. And I think, honestly, these guys are not good combat, but but Big Dog would beat up Ren and Stimpy, and there's no doubt about that. All right, Patrick Star. My gut says D off the rip, and that's also his tier in the game.
That is this tier in the game. Yeah,
he's the most accurate.
No, I remember some SpongeBob fight scenes. I remember he was in a boxing ring with the what do they call him? The the ghostly pirate guy. What was that? The
Flying Dutchman.
Flying Dutchman. Thank you. Appreciate that. SpongeBob was in a boxing with that guy at one point. Patrick fights himself. Sometimes they say you were your harshest critic. You were also your strongest opponent.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know if that bumps him up though. But yes,
you're right. This might bump him down.
He has the capability to take a lot of punishment. I will say that. All of the SpongeBob characters they're part of the cartoon universes where you can just take a lot of damage. And next episode, you're fine. Patrick. I'm gonna keep him at D.
Yeah, I'm down for D. And I think Red and Stimpy take Patrick easy because I think push comes to shove. I think Patrick's backing down. I think Red and Stimpy go for the fucking throat. No, I think Ren and Stimpy are fucking crazy. You seen Lord of the Rings recently? You know, sometimes Gollum gets upset and he jumps on, he starts fighting the hobbits and he jumps on them and
he's just crazed.
Like, wraps around their neck. Yeah, it's just like, I don't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? I don't care if I could technically beat him in a fight. I feel like I'm walking out of that with missing teeth and I just don't want
PTSD and just I see. All right, put Patrick at D.
I don't know anything about Oblina.
I know nothing. Chat, how strong is Oblina canonically?
She seems like she can actually fight. I don't think she's super powerful, but and she's hard to fight. Oh god, she just throws her guts at you. Wouldn't that be a weakness?
Okay, but here's what I'm noticing. She's kind of like, I don't know.
She did struggle with a bird.
Yeah. She struggled with a seagull over a tire. That shows that her muscle mass is just not there. Okay? And I think she takes one swift kick.
Yeah.
She's out like a light.
Also, she does the hard thing. You can just punch her hard. That seems really bad for her.
I'm watching this video and I'm not convinced that she's...
Oh.
I think Patrick Star gives her a run for her money. I think we put her just above Patrick and maybe even... I don't even below.
Yeah, I think CatDog's got her. I think CatDog's got her. Yeah.
I think Ren's got her and CatDog got her. She's not a C tier, so I think she's D.
I think she's D. Above, maybe below Patrick? Above Patrick?
Let's go above Patrick.
Wait, do you actually think Oblina belongs in absolute garbage then? Because someone is bringing up the relation between Oblina and April here. What happens when April and Oblina get into a fight?
Oh, April Yeah, April washes Oblina, I think, just based on size. Let's
Okay.
put Oblina in non-combat, dude, in garbage tier.
Yeah. Get out of here, Oblina.
Also, she spends all her time in garbage. So
that's perfect.
it fits.
So feel right at home.
We got Helga Pataki.
So Helga B? No. Wait, no shot.
There's no shot Helga is B.
She's
Below a
just
literal earthbender. And someone who pulled down a cruise ship, Helga Pataki, a normal, like, 11-year-old girl from the Bronx.
Yeah. She's not even actually mean. She actually secretly loves
canonically just a nice child. I think she is bottom of D, if not. I think she might be non-combat. She never has any actual fighting.
No,
I think she's non-combat.
Yeah, Arnold was that kind of show.
Yeah. Arnold was not that kind of show. Helga at no point beat the shit out of anybody, and had no super strength or any. Also, in Hey Arnold, if you got hurt, it meant something. You weren't like a cartoon. It wasn't like you shook it off.
Yeah.
You know? You break your arm, you have an episode about having a cast. So Helga is fragile.
Hang on a minute. So there is an argument that Coney brought up for Helga above at least Oblina, which is you can find this video every time Helga punches Brainy. So we're gonna rate her punching form off of this video. Okay. Which is a Facebook video, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, that could be a new tier. She's got a good matchup against Brainy.
Listen, if Brainy was on this list, we have to put him we have to make a new tier at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't think Brainy would survive on this list, but I don't know. Maybe she could beat Oblina. I think Oblina is super weak from what I saw in that video. I have no faith in Oblina. I could put Helga above Oblina.
I agree with that. I didn't see Oblina punch anything.
Next up, we got
another April. We're skipping.
Skipping out
Lucas
April.
Loud. Yeah, help me out with this one, Chad.
Lucas Loud. Chad, help us out. How strong is Lucas Loud canonically? Okay. I am seeing nothing in this show that makes me think that people can fight. That's his voice? Wait, have you heard his voice yet?
Wait, what does he sound like?
I'm done with this.
Oh my god, yeah, he sounds
like whiny.
Baby. Yeah, Helga murders this guy. Oblina murders this guy.
I think Oblina beats this guy's ass. I think Lincoln Loud is canonically the weakest character so far that we have. I think he is a whiny 11-year-old who looks like a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
And there's not much power there.
Yeah,
there's not much power there. I'm seeing Danny Phantom up next, and Danny Phantom is a very interesting one.
Yeah,
that I kind of want to put. Yeah. Danny Phantom fights a lot.
Does he fight every episode?
I'm pretty sure every single episode Danny Phantom's fighting. And Danny Phantom wouldn't have a show if he wasn't able to consistently slay villain ass. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. I'm going to link you. Danny Phantom best fights 1.
Oh.
And let me tell you, the fact that this is best fights 1.
Yeah,
that
means there's more to come.
Yeah, means that this guy's got some experience under his belt.
See, not only is he strong with ghost powers, but he's smart. He consistently outthinks his opponents.
Yeah, and he's got sick-ass ghost powers.
I'm also going to say, there's a decent chance he could actually fight Toph. If not...
Yeah.
Toph, I mean.
If not Toph. Yeah, right. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, I think he easily could be...
I think Toph can't see him. I think earthbending is not good versus a ghost.
Oh, well, it's also not really about the head-to-head, right?
Yeah. I mean, listen, no, it's about their canonical power level, sure, but they should be able to fight each other. I mean, listen, Toph could fully be strong. Toph could be stronger with a bad Danny matchup.
Exactly.
IRL.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. And I think against the field, Toph is stronger. So I agree with you with that.
Hey, I will also say that even if he's not touching the ground, it seems like his powers are largely like sound related. And I mean, Toph can still hear that. So
well, she can hear it, but what's she gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying?
Big ass earth spike into the air. I don't know. I think it'd be a fair fight. I think it'd be like,
I think it'd be a fair fight.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think so. Clearly A. Maybe
I think he's A.
Toph. Yeah.
The more I watch, the more I remember Danny Phantom. He is a strong character, and I got him in A. I think he's above Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah, I think he's above Sandy.
I kind of want to put him above Toph, bro, but I'm down for.
I'd be down. Well, who's the strongest opponent Toph beat, and who's the strongest opponent Danny Phantom? That's going to be the way we.
I think they both get waxed by Aang and Korra, and they both beat Sandy. So to be honest, I really don't know. I think it's down to the head-to-head so far, and I think Danny would win.
Your chat is all thinking Danny's ass. I didn't watch. I only watched a couple episodes really of Danny Phantom, so You know, I could easily be swayed on this one.
Guys, Toph beating Korra does not count for this tier list because that was early Korra before she became fully fledged Avatar. So we're talking about peak Korra, Avatar state Korra. That's going to wax Toph every day of the week. Everyone knows that's the power of the Avatar. If Toph could canonically beat Korra, you don't need Korra to save the world. Toph would just do it. You have to have the Avatar power. And that's factual.
Yeah, I feel like if you're Avatar, then like you are naturally above the other benders. All right, yeah. I mean, I'm literally down for Danny S if that's what the people are saying.
I'm putting Danny top of A. I don't think S.
Okay.
I think the elemental powers of Korra and Avatar will beat the shit out of Danny, and he doesn't have the same. I don't know. I just don't. He only fights ghosts, bro. Talk to me when you fight a real person.
Danny can take all of the Avatar's souls and seal them away. Wait. Really?
Oh, wait.
Really?
Show me that. Show me his ability to take the soul of someone who doesn't want their soul taken and seal it away. What episode was that? Also, if they ever catch Danny in human form, they beat the shit out of him. They mess the fuck up on human form Danny. He gets bullied by people in his school. Danny in his school loses to a random fucking dude, all right?
He can possess them, man. I feel like he can possess normal people. I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like he tries to possess Aang. Some Avatar shit happens and it doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't possess an Avatar.
Come on.
The cartoon voice would come in. It would get knocked out.
He'd get knocked out. You know, he'd turn to the side. You know that scene with he's got all the Avatars behind him? You know what I mean? They'd come in. I don't know.
They would come in and say, like, get Danny out of your head, Aang. Focus on your friendships. That's what really matters. All right. I'm putting Danny at A.
Top A.
We got Michelangelo next. My favorite character in the game. Listen, we have an open slot in B that I think has his name written all over it.
Yeah, this is a hot take because the Ninja Turtles are geared for combat, and Sandy Cheeks isn't, but I also feel like Sandy might beat them. I think she's really strong.
I think if we take Sandy in the show with her ability to literally pull cruise ships underwater and with a fearsome mastery of karate, and she's SpongeBob universe, so she doesn't really feel pain. Everyone in SpongeBob universe can like sort of just recover.
That's true.
I think Sandy is canonically stronger than Michelangelo. By the way, he's a party dude. He's not even about the fighting. Sandy loves fighting much more than Michelangelo, who is canonically a party dude.
Yeah.
Took it out with bounce back. All right, let's get to the next one because it's a funny one. Yeah. I almost want to make a new tier, but I think we can keep him in garbage. Nigel Thornberry has no combat prowess.
No, Wild Thornberry's was not that kind of show, period.
He would beat Lincoln Loud as an adult.
Yes, he would beat Lincoln Loud. He'd probably step on Oblina. He'd freak out and like be like, "Oh, what's going on?" And he'd step on her. And
you know what? He'd also beat Helga.
He'd beat Helga.
He'd also beat Oblina. I think Nigel Thornberry, as a grown adult man, probably would beat April, but she's been in more combat situations.
I'm putting her above,
I think April would beat Nigel Thornberry.
You know, is there an argument that Nigel Thornberry, he's always out in the wild, he's got that kind of Steve Irwin kind of sensibility to him. Maybe he's been in fewer combat situations, but, he's been in some pickles.
Okay, but he always seems to be on the losing end of those pickles and needs to be saved by, often his daughter or other members of the Thornberry. I don't think he's kind of a bumbling idiot. Right. Nigel is a war criminal.
Wait, dig into that a little bit.
I don't know. Someone said explain more.
Make your chatter elaborate.
Make your case. Why is Nigel a war criminal?
Aren't the people
There's a tweet that says, Nigel Thornberry is responsible for several war crimes during the Rhodesian Bush War. I don't know if it's true, but that. No, I think we got him in the right spot. Non-combat, just behind April. I think
I want to make the case. Shape. I want to make the case that I think he might lose to Helga. I think Helga would probably beat him.
I guess Helga's a fighter. I think he is sort of a grown-up version of Brain, and so I'm going to go with your call. I think Helga Pataki has the ability to beat up nerds. And I think if she gets one good punch in the face, he is smashed, literally and figuratively.
That's a glass
Helga Pataki, queen. Okay, it's a big target is what it is, Toph.
It's a big
Look
target.
at that nose. You can't miss that nose. You're breaking that nose with a glancing hit.
That's right. All right. Now we got him in the right spot. Okay.
Now, Reptar.
So here's the thing. Reptar is from Rugrats, but he's kind of a fictional character from within the Rugrats universe, really, right?
This is a tough call. Is it Reptar in the movie Reptar in the universe of Rugrats? Or is it Reptar, a man in a suit in the world Rugrats?
Well, it's Nick All-Star's Brawl Reptar who can breathe fire, so I think it's just Reptar. I think it's real Reptar.
You're right. Okay, then if it's real Reptar, he's strong.
Strong as fuck. Yeah, he's a giant monster.
Yeah.
Now, hear me out. I think Toph, Danny, Korra, and Aang could still beat him. And I think Sandy Cheeks might be able to as well.
Sandy Cheeks, her fight with the Alaskan bullworm makes me think she could take Reptar.
She can lift a cruise ship.
Although, I'll be honest, I'm actually remembering, she wins the fight with the bullworm, but when she finds out it's the tongue, and she only beat the tongue, and then the actual bullworm destroys her and everyone else. And the bullworm is not as big as Reptar, nor as strong. I think he's definitely above Sandy. I think Reptar's above Sandy.
Okay.
I think, and I'm going to be honest, I think, listen, I like Toph more. I like Danny more. He is huge, canonically.
Okay, well, so Reptar for sure above Sandy, but what do we think about Reptar in the Toph matchup, for example? She's actually perfectly suited to defeat him.
It's really it's a Toph Reptar toss-up. They're same tier, but I don't know who's better. I do think Reptar beats Sandy Cheeks. I think we need a poll. I'm going to do a poll. It's too hard for me to decide. I'm going to do a poll of Toph versus Reptar. Who is canonically more powerful? There's no way to get around it.
What about Danny?
I think Danny beats Reptar.
He possesses him, right, chat? You guys are all into Danny can possess this guy, that guy,
this, that, the other. Steal Reptar's soul. I should think Reptar has the Avatar level. I think a possession on a creature is probably pretty easy, you know? They don't have the mental will to fight back.
Right. They haven't honed their, you know?
Yeah. They're just sort of instinct-based animal.
I will say, just for me personally, I feel like A tier... Oh, boy. Because, yeah, he totaled a skyscraper, but Toph could also easily total a skyscraper. She can cause earthquakes.
Yeah,
so
she's got that power for sure. I also think Reptar, a lot of people are invalidated by his size. Like, you can always get the drop on Toph. She's literally blind.
You can't get the drop on her.
And she is, you know, a small girl. Like, you can just, something could knock her out.
Yeah.
But Reptar is a fucking Godzilla-esque motherfucker. You're not getting the drop on him. You have to be able to have raw power to beat him.
Yeah. You need military.
Like, the Ninja Turtles can have all day, and they're not going to beat Reptar. Yeah, Reptar wins based on the poll, and that poll is pretty commanding.
I still think Reptar. I give it to Danny over Reptar, though, for the reason that I think Danny can phase through stuff, right? So he can make physical things go through him. So I just don't think Reptar...
Yeah.
And Reptar's not that smart because he's a big lizard. I feel like Danny... You really sold me on Danny being smart.
I could picture very easily a cartoon episode where Danny beats a reptile-like creature.
Yeah.
There's like a big monster destroying the city and then Danny beats. I think that's totally reasonable. Okay, we are down to our final four here, and we've got a pretty good list so far. Powdered Toast Man. I don't know anything about him.
He's another fictional character within his own franchise, right?
Is that true? He is muscular as hell.
So he's Ren and Stimpy.
I'm starting to think he's Ren and Stimpy. So he's stronger than Ren and Stimpy for sure. He's stronger than CatDog. Is he stronger than the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, that's a good question. I found his Wikipedia.
He can fly?
Or Wiki.
Wait, people are saying he's pretty much their version of Superman. And Superman is strong.
He can fly by launching with a toaster. He can fly backwards, release an angle.
He can destroy planets. Wait, he might be very strong. Wait, he might be very strong.
He might be very strong then.
Let's see what we can learn about Powdered Toast Man. This is a big deal.
He saves the Pope, voiced by Frank Zappa? I didn't know that happened.
Powdered Toast Man is a superhero. He's a spokesperson for Powdered Toast, the breakfast treat that tastes just like sawdust. That's their slogan. That's bad marketing.
It's bad marketing.
Okay. He saved the Pope. He has flying, super flatulence, and the ability to scrape toast shavings from his head. Wait. Okay, he can't fly Superman style. He flies by launching himself from a toaster, which is just falling, or dispensing a healthy amount of flatulence.
High velocity raisins shot from his mouth, hyper corrosive croutons fired from his armpit, butter pats are launched from the top of his head, and hyper acidic marmalade from his navel. I mean, how does he destroy a planet? Someone said something about a planet. Did they type out the word plane by any chance?
Yeah, they say plane or planet. I'm not seeing anything that gives me to think he's the strongest person. Accomplishments. Okay, he saves a kitten from being run over at the cost of an airliner, which he shot down. He shot down an airline. Okay, that's strong. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Fights Spider-Man once. And then loses to him, I think. Spider-Man gets Powdered Toast Man working for good again by using milk, which stops PTM from being crunchy. Okay, he's weak to milk.
Well, it's not that he's weak to milk. I think he gets turned evil, which is crunchy, and Spider-Man softens him up with the milk, and then he's a good guy again.
You got a milk? Okay, I got a video. I'm gonna watch this.
And so, Powdered Toast Man is off on another day of heroic adventure.
Okay.
Oh, the kitten. This is the kitten. This is the kitten.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Powdered Toast Man assesses the situation.
I like the joke with him instantly assessing the situation and not instantly swooping into.
Yeah.
This calls for my projectile raisin breath.
I mean, it's kind of strong.
That is literally darker than the boys.
Yeah.
He's literally worse than
This kitty's
he's
so
a
down.
terrorist.
He's a terrorist.
He's literally a terrorist. Can I tell you that I think he's kind of stupid?
I think he's kind of stupid. Yeah.
He doesn't seem like he's that smart. Like I can't imagine him actually winning a lot of fights.
I gotta tell you too. He had to shoot okay, he took down the plane, but like he had to shoot a lot of raisins at that thing.
And it didn't seem like a very fast, it didn't seem like a tough projectile to dodge.
And I read about his death too. You see how he died?
While attending Ren's dinner party, he holds in a burp, believing it to be bad manners. The pressure of this pops off his head, which lands on the baboon's plate. The baboon devours his head. No, bro, he's bad.
I think he's
He
like,
lost to his own burp.
yeah.
No, he's trash. I take him. I can't believe I had him in S. No, I think he loses to. I think he's stronger than CatDog and Ren, but I don't put him in Ninja Turtle tier.
You think the Ninja Turtles got him?
I do think they got him.
Spider-Man
I think
got
first
him.
of all, if you can knock off his head and that defeats him,
Yeah, that's like a bad look. That's a bad
that's he's got a big, easy
look.
target
He's got a
head. They're
big-
gonna-
yeah. I think the Ninja Turtles would beat him. I think he'd give them trouble, but he'd be like a villain of the week for them. And then
Yeah,
they'd take him down.
I fully believe the Ninja Turtles could beat him.
Yeah, bottom B.
even solo. Yeah,
Yeah, even solo.
I'm putting him in
Agreed.
top of C.
No, I'm
Oh, you
putting
put him bottom B?
Bottom B. Bottom B.
Bottom B's fine.
Bottom B,
Bottom B's fine. Yeah, he's higher tier than these guys. Okay, all right. This is Lucy Loud.
So in the game, again, this is the only show that I've never seen on this, of all these
Mm-hmm.
characters. Lucy Loud in the game has vampire and ghost powers. Is that canonical? Can she actually turn into a vampire? And
Yeah, can she drop a coffin on someone? Can she?
yeah, I would simply eat Powder Toast Man's face.
Lucy is a 9-year-old emo gothic Lolita girl who loves
Okay.
poetry and all things dark and spooky, and has the uncanny, unusual power to teleport. Oh, she
Okay.
can teleport canonically.
Okay, canonically, yeah. So that counts for something for sure.
Giga Chad top of S. Well, teleporting is powerful.
Yeah, worst case scenario, at least you can't catch her, so that's not bad.
Okay. Heroic acts. Generally, she's nice for Lincoln and doesn't mock or bully him. That's her heroic act.
That's heroic.
That's a heroic act. She generally doesn't bully Lincoln.
Hey, that's everyday heroism, right? That's everyday heroism. And let me tell you, in these trying times, we've all had a rough 2020, 2021, right? Okay,
Yeah.
world's on fire. And sometimes we just need somebody to be a little
Another
more nice
heroic
to us.
act. They encouraged him to kiss a girl.
Wow.
Hey, chat, go kiss somebody, you virgins. Am I a hero? Is that a heroic act for
Touch
telling
the
you that?
fucking grass.
Am I a fucking hero for that?
She tried to help Lincoln find who's guilty of breaking a toilet to clear his name. When Lincoln took the blame on himself, she thanked him and tried to recompensate his grounding by giving him her homemade comic. What whoever wrote this is you know what's going on here? This is Heroes Wiki. So I think they just always have a heroic act
They gotta
section.
force it into a
They
heroic
gotta
act.
put some
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
in the heroic. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But let me tell you, what this is telling me is she doesn't do too much with her teleport powers.
No, she does not.
Wait, look at her powers. Wait, go look. There's a powers section because it's Heroes Wiki.
All right. Speed, stealth, hand-to-hand combat, poetry skills, teleportation, possibly, bat taming, and witchcraft. All right, but you got to use these things for us to see that they're real.
It says hand-to-hand
Lucy Loud combat. Does she have any? Okay,
like from Final
what
Fantasy?
I'm seeing here, no, they when they fight, they are in a big fight.
Oh,
cloud,
they're in a fight cloud. Got it.
which tells me that she's going even with this character,
with Lincoln.
Lucy.
Yeah.
This is Lucy, but I think she's just any emo kid that has the ability to teleport, which is a power, but not enough to put her, I think, anywhere powerful on this list. Maybe D tier. I don't think she has. She can't hit you very hard. She's a 9-year-old girl.
Yeah. I'm down to put her above Lincoln.
I think she'll beat Lincoln because I think Lincoln is the whiniest, worst character I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's. I mean, it's her or Oblina. I don't know who's in that spot, but
I'll let them worry about that.
yeah. Yeah, you know what?
I don't want to.
I'm gonna just keep her down there. Yeah, they can figure that out themselves.
Oh,
okay. This is a big one.
Wait. We should think about this matchup more because someone raised a good point. Oblina wouldn't scare her because she loves dark things and the occult. So I'm gonna put her above Oblina. Oblina's only strength, which is her fear factor, would not work on Lucy.
She would not be scared of Oblina. You're right.
Yep.
And
so
teleportation is powerful. She's stronger than a seagull, so she can already beat Oblina in a tug of war. So that's a win. Okay.
Yeah. SpongeBob.
Dude, after all this, I'm thinking about kicking April up to D tier next to Patrick. I think April hangs out with ninjas.
Yeah.
She's a semi-athletic adult. And that actually makes you pretty strong in the world of cartoons. I think she might even beat Patrick, to be quite honest, but I'll put her below Patrick.
Patrick is canonically the size of a starfish, right?
Yeah, he is canonically when he comes out of the. Yeah, I mean he's just a starfish size. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, I think. I think she'd beat Patrick, bro.
Yeah, I think she'd beat Patrick. I don't know. I think she'd beat Patrick. All right. SpongeBob.
So SpongeBob. Listen, your first gut instinct is to put this guy in bottom of non-combat.
Yeah,
and I get that. He does not fight. He's not a fighter. He cries at many things. But I wanna. There's one episode of SpongeBob. There is one where Flats, the school bully of his boating school, threatens him the entire episode. Flats, the school bully, canonically a very tough member of Bikini Bottom. He puts on a blindfold, assuming that Flats is gonna kick the shit out of him. He says, "I'm sealing my fate. Go and kill me."
Okay, here we go. Isn't there a point of the show where they rip SpongeBob in pieces and it just turns out that all the little pieces became sentient?
Yeah, and he laughs. Pain. First of all, what I'm seeing from this is that there's no shot the Ninja Turtles, with all of their power, all combined, in a month, could hurt SpongeBob. He wouldn't feel it.
It's true. He would not feel it. He is invincible. Now, on the other hand, there's also no shot that SpongeBob can hurt the Ninja Turtles. So I think
he also can't hurt
pretty hard. Yeah, I mean,
he's almost like his own tier. He's almost like an entirely separate. Like it's almost like we need like a between B and C
of like invincible, but can't do anything. Oh, he dies to air.
He does die to air.
He does die to air.
Notably bends air. So Aang has no problem with SpongeBob.
Which is a weird thing that we need to say. Yeah. It's weird that we need to specifically call that out.
Yeah. And Korra obviously can airbend as well. So it's funny because I don't think Toph could hurt him. Toph, I don't think. Truly, it's funny that I think Sandy is stronger canonically, but it's so weird. I don't know where to put him. He's almost non-combat because he's not. It's almost like he needs his own tier above non-combat.
Yeah, I'm down to put him in a tier above D.
Yeah,
the Sigma tier.
The Sigma tier,
just outside the restraints. Of the traditional hierarchy.
He is a Sigma.
He's a Sigma. Yeah. All right, we got it figured out.
SpongeBob is the first member and the only member of the Sigma tier. Because he is truly invincible, yet can also deal no. Everyone is invincible to him.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna hurt Lucas Loud, but Lucas Loud can't hurt him. So he's Sigma. He's outside the system. That's dope.
Yeah, I do think some of the upper members.
No, I agree. I think that's why we put him. Actually, let's put Sigma above C. And above B.
Oh, and above B.
Well, because I think the Ninja Turtles don't hurt him at all.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think Sigma stops there. I think Sandy is stronger than him in his own universe, which leaves us with one final member to make the ultimate tier list.
Invader Zim.
And this is a tough one. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got? What are your thoughts?
Canonically has like tools and stuff, right? Like all kinds of fancy. Is this just Zim? Or is this Zim with his full arsenal of... And I guess we got to do it in terms of, like, the Nick All-Stars Brawl. Like, what he has access to in Nick All-Stars Brawl, he should get access to?
Yeah. I don't think he has access to the full armada of his compatriots. He doesn't get to bring every other member of his race into the invasion. Because even on the show, he's on Earth alone, okay? He has to fight his own battles. That's where a lot of the show's comedy comes from. I don't know. Canonically, he is both trash and S tier.
Yeah, Zim is a really tough one.
He's the toughest one. That's why I wanted him last. I don't know where to put Zim. He has insane amounts of power, but he's also really stupid.
Zim destroyed his home planet on accident. Yeah, but isn't this also kind of... The way I'm thinking about this is like Zim in a fight, right? This is Zim in a fight. And yes,
Zim's got to fight.
If he builds a, big old device to destroy the planet ahead of time and then in the fight pushes the button to destroy the planet, then, you know, that, sure.
Yeah, Zim is like Rick from Rick and Morty. He's not like that. Because he often is fumbled and bungled by an average school child. Zim's plans go awry most often.
Zim is kind of like Powder Toast Man. Like, they don't really succeed at what they try to do, but they cause a lot of collateral damage.
Yeah.
I'm down for Zim somewhere near Powder Toast Man. Like, probably.
It's weird. I mean, I could totally see Zim being like bottom of S, but I could also see him being, you know, like C tier. Like he has his good days and his bad ones.
Like, I'm looking at Ren and Stimpy. I feel like straight up in a fight, I feel like Ren and Stimpy got it.
I have him at bottom of B, and I actually think I want to hold him there.
Dude, yeah, I'm not convinced that.
I mean, I don't know. I think Zim versus Powder Toast Man IRL is a classic. I think that's a fight you want to see.
You want to see that fight, yeah. Where are you putting him? Bottom of B, below Powder Toast?
But I have him at bottom of B.
Yeah, that feels super legit to me. No, dude, I don't know, man, because, like, yeah, he could be strong.
A or S or Riot. I don't see him up there with
it, dude.
You know what? Because everyone I have in A or S, that's a fighter. That's someone who's day in and day out winning combat.
I don't think I can fuck with anyone in ARS at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
And I'm not convinced I wouldn't be able to take Zim in some way. He would fuck it up. He should win with some kind of laser invention or whatever, but I feel like he'd fuck it up and find a way to lose to me in a fight.
And I think he's also unlucky. I think that matters. You want to be lucky in a fight. I think he is canonically extremely unlucky. But I will give it one more point. It's our last thing, and everyone's kind of on the Zim train. I'm gonna do one last poll if he is A or if he's B, and that's all I'll give you.
I'm not convinced, but okay, yeah, A or B. I'm down to let the poll decide it.
We're way off and I don't think we're way off the mark because I'm seeing a lot of points here for B. I think the arguments you've made, Toph, have swayed the people. I think there's no getting around it. Zim is an unlucky, often beaten. I think if you bring the strongest one, it's a different story. But I think he is their biggest fuck up, and it shows in that clip.
Yeah, he's the biggest fuck up.
All right, poll's done. He's a B. I think that seals it. We have created the ultimate tier list for Nick All-Stars Brawl. And devs, if you're watching, you should balance around this.
You should balance.
Because I don't want to lose to fucking Oblinas anymore, and I don't want to see fucking Lucas Loud hit me with a diaper and get a fucking kill off the top.
Oh, God.
This is a good list. I feel good about this.
This is a good list, yeah, and I really like where we landed with the Sigma tier because I feel like it speaks for itself.
It does. The only thing I could even shake around is Toph. Toph's a tough one.
Yeah, Toph's a tough one.
Toph on a good day, S tier. You know, I just think on balance, she have a tough time with Reptar.
And I'm really into your logic that Reptar's just got a better matchup spread against threats in the real physical world. I would rather fight Toph than Reptar. Okay, I don't think I'm taking Toph because she's got Earth powers, but I really don't.
Wow, Toph versus Toph IRL, that's a fight.
Versus Toph IRL.
But I totally agree with what you're saying. If you had to fight one of these people, you would obviously pick Toph.
Yeah.
Because Reptar, you can't beat. He's fucking literally tall as a skyscraper. Yeah, that would be so monstrously scary.
Yes.
And Toph, you could have a gun or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, like I can hope for so. She probably bends the metal. I mean, she's gonna win, but like, there's a chance. There's some chance.
There's still a shot. We nailed it. I love this list. I love this list. Congrats. I'm giving you a firm handshake over the internet. And chat, if you have disagreements, let me know by watching the full YouTube video to completion and leaving a comment.
Oh,
that way you'll really show me. Watch the entire thing beginning to end and then leave a comment, and that'll really show me what an idiot I've been with this list.
Please make your arguments. I will go through and I will click the little love button that only
I will click the love button in all your arguments.
For the good arguments and even some of the bad ones. You'll never know which ones
Nothing will make me madder than if you watch the entire thing full retention and then leave a comment below saying
and link it to all your friends and you keep watching. You open
like
up
brigade me. Yeah, get your whole family to join in. And,
Right. That would really piss me off.
God, that would piss me off. All right, peace stuff. I think I got to dip because Ari's giving me a look.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
I'll be live
for like another hour. I'm actually gonna grind more.
Let's rate Toby's gonna grind.
Well, there we have it. That was pretty good. I'm actually gonna done. Clip it and ship it. Clip it and ship it. You guys can all retweet it if you want, or you don't have to. It's fine. Right there. Boom.